Alright guys, I'm here. I um I don't know how many of y'all seen that video. It vanished rather quickly. Apparently somebody felt some sort of visceral like type of way about it rather quickly. Out of all the things I've ever posted, right? I mean, granted, there was that one time receipts and shit. Jenny and Adrian had hit sideways during a certain cycle. No, whatever. I think there was two of those actually. So, let's see what happened here was. It looks like whoever struck it wants it to be a toss-up between, well, I guess TM and Kelli. We get a guess about it. Do we really? No. I don't think we do. So anyway, I don't think we do. Now, can you imagine being either one of these funky bitches after what they've done? And daring to, I don't know, do some weird shit like harassment and bullying. Can you imagine? Bitch, do not make me come over there and hit every one of your goddamn channels sideways with every video you've ever fucking posted of me. Or about me. Or my family. Girl, you better not. You'll have 3 strikes by the end of the day. Don't do it. I'm sure there's some creator out here that would cough up something to help us 3 in a quick hurry. I know you did not. Oh, but wait. What the fuck? Because you gave me permission. Eon's got to play anything, use anything, do as I please. You did do that. You did. Imagine being the Fustos and the master and all this shit. The fake fed. Doing all the fuck shit the fuck with me or the Discords with all these people. Yeah, that's real fucking weird. So anyway, those who grabbed that just know that the problem appears to be, 219. Alright. Watch out for that one. That stuff's a doozy. But something in it's got something feeling some type of way. Anyways, you can clearly see, because we're just going to do it this way. Hold on. Forgot to mark out a thing. Didn't TM dox the shit out of Fustos with phone numbers and everything? Like, and all the shit when they were attacking her, accusing her of being the fake fed there at the time. Damn, didn't she dox my whole goddamn family, the road? Didn't Fustos do all this shit right hunting us for public with Tiffany Marie? So fucking confused. Property maps and all that was harassing people. Used to hunt us down in real life and commit real crimes against us. That's fucking rich. You serious right now? And then, anyway, hold on. We do the things on the night, not everything. That shit I'm gonna mark it. X is there and they expose you. But we could all mistake it for like hearts or something. It's hearts and hugs at Gmail. Don't want to mistake anything. Anyway, this is the moment where her and Fustos are, hunting, eyeing my children down, doxing the shit out of property data and directions too, right? Also doing the same to Candace and Dawn and everybody else in the fucking neighborhood. Let's talk about harassment, bullying. You want to, ladies? Anyway, what you'll notice there is that beautiful date, right? That beautiful fucking date. You pretty, pretty ladies, you. That's August 30th of 2021. Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. I don't know, I wonder who at that point, Kells, had noticed she posted a response under the video, found a fairy tale called The Diamonds and Toads. Boy, doesn't that fit a certain character in her at one point? Anyway. Further carrying on. I don't need to do that, I already happened. Duh. Okay. So then, the next messages are as follows: harassment, bullying, real life acquisitions, stalking and hunting of real witnesses and such around real active and ongoing cases. Now, here they are discussing the Wells property, and look, right? Let's look at that. Here we are. Yeah. More cemetery. Listeners don't explains how the neighbor is across the street and up a hill. They're talking about the Dawn and Cheryl live where he doxed our asses and was like, oh, the screaming lady and she's haunted. Because that happens a couple days before. Tell me more about harassment, bullying, ladies. Hunting, acquisitions, sales, TM and Kells. Kells also somehow being in contact with Fustos, asking her for help, all this sort of shit that Slay, I'm sorry, got in my inbox after the Ziggy copy and paste job. I don't know, it's all down there in the description section here. Yeah, all that. All that. Yeah, that one. The Elk Slay further. Fuck us or Slay or somebody chose to use those messages from Kells, who clearly knew that one was a fake fed. From the discords of Penny and such. But when Slay pops up again after the copy and paste job didn't quite get her done in December with Ziggy, well, there are the little screenshots of Fustos, right? Yeah, tell me more about harassment. I want to. Either of you two ladies. Oh, I had joked me feels so badly about this. Over all the years. Right. Something did. So I guess y'all grab that heads up. Y'all know about more editing tools than I do. Something there's got some influence some type of way about something. Probably that doesn't help their fairy telling mother, whatever, and skirting and shit and around Dutchy and all them and their narratives lately and shit, I don't know. Don't help that shit, does it? The involvement with those who are involved with slaying. And in the discords with hunting witnesses, even before Penny put that person in the discord with Slay. It's odd, huh? Anyway, alright. Alright. I'm just kind of wondering how far back I gotta be to let that play. Just asking for a friend. What's the eyesight distance on that, you think? And I mean, I don't know how anybody, when like, half of these messages contain me, my name, shit, that wouldn't be harassment, bullying, the shit y'all were talking. How about this, where you put out somebody I and others have tried to protect and their address, and you've got their VIN numbers. Fustos, giving them to TM. And that was not the truck I was talking about, because I've tried mightily for years to protect that person and their special needs family members who are at risk of death if you so much as disturb their environment or them or upset parents of. No, wasn't the truck I was talking about, nor is it the truck, dumbass. But you didn't have a problem hunting them down either, did you? Pulling VIN numbers, their address to each other, acquiring, did you? Hmm? Nope. None of all of our property data, none of us around the area, including other neighbors who are not here present speaking. You didn't have a problem hunting everybody down, did you? Look at that. Getting all the government records and shit too, by God. You could manage. More property data for all the neighbors. Highlighting one or two, of course. Do you know that cemetery is also technically private property? Owned by. Yep. They are. Talks more shit between each other and everybody. Oh. You know, you'd think if it was fucking Fustos, they would have done some privacy share, but see, somebody wants to leave it up like it's vague. Or one or the other. Today, because place of hit contains both. November 4th, them talking shit about Red Truck because they're both stupid. Whatever, give a shit, really. But then on top of that, they get even dumber. Fustos, the fake Fed variety, in the Discord's opinion, is talking about calling the FBI because their word's all they have. I don't know. Just, sure, explain them why you're in the Discord's a fake Fed too, by the way. And, of course, here it is. They dox and give info and pull in VIN records for another person on the road because they're stupid. And that person and their family need to be protected. And are at very real risk of real death and shit because of Stupid people doing stupid shit. Right? They didn't have a problem with that, though, did they? TM North, this one. That's bullshit. Ladies. That's bullshit. Now, also, what I find weird this morning is as soon as I fucking posted them, this happens. And this fucking character with the convenient, she got the jack and has not forgot. Has the feel much like the Pavetto, Big Eyes family members, a certain Wendy, Harmony, yeah, others, a Dinkamoyle character, throughout all this time. Anyway, it's stupid shit. They're worrying about the JJ, FBI, on certain other posts of the Penny and Slay varieties. Anyway, big comment, whatever. As you can see, it's this weird shit. Anyway, and some of y'all may not recall that not only was there a Stacy Slay fake Fed car team member, she also had a super secret clandestine helper with her. Some of us remember that. Pepperidge Farm does. It's weird. This one says this. Slay goes so far back to October 21. Well, of course, Chasing stamped that shit. Slay goes in many cases. Many. JJ, has anybody ever said or asked to what JJ is or meant? All the Slay communication crap should be obvious. It's fake talk. It really was. And it wasn't, would be stupid, but the JJ, that doesn't fit in or make sense at all. There's no significance to it. Why the so extra JJ when it's also extra? Dennis really does have that stupid AI type garbagey, long as fuck bullshit feel of several characters back through the years, don't it? Yeah, buddy. Seriously, I googled the JJ FBI to see if maybe this was some lingo I didn't know and asked to make sense. Somehow it sticks out too bad. So I googled it. What is the only thing that came up? In the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit, JJ acted as the team liaison with the media and the local police agencies. Though talented and helpful, she was not actually a profiler, having once declined Unit Chief Aaron Hatcher's suggestion to take the necessary classes. You know what? La 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 la. You get it, right? Oh boy. Wait, what was it? Cam&Ally? Yeah, well, we knew the hubbub around Slay, but she wasn't pretending to be a fake Fed to us. She was still saying she was around police, though, and help them out. And that she worked with some mass there, but you see, pinning them and slaying the rails during the period of the discords also had everybody believing that there was a little helper liaison between her and, the real feds. They, in Summer's case, they set on them up, right, with the Slay character. Yeah. That Slay had a helper, liaison type, all this shit. But they were all super secret clandestine. Now I'd say, judging by this bullshitter here, JJ resolves a hostage situation inside the BAU by killing the hostage taker, Jason Clark battle, blah blah blah, with a single shot, all that shit. Technical analyst Penelope Garcia. Y'all get it yet? Alright. Because they're wondering what the JJ is over there on that Penny and Slay message. Seems they might know where certain shit was built from. Written from. House that Jack built. Fake Fed origins, a little helper included. Then the story Cam&Ally told about Slay. Then the one copy and paste job by Ziggy that matches them what Slay herself does inside of my messenger after that, because that copy and paste shit by Ziggy didn't get the job done. All these things. Slay jumps back in with Fustos as proof, threatening me with XYZ, going real life. Did I really get this shit from like JJ, Liaisons, fucking Melby? Goddamn TV show. I've been watching too much goddamn TV. Rewriting or writing your own scripts and shit all the way back to Hillbilly, Junkie, fucking Sicko, or whatever it was. Y'all getting weird and just far too fucking extra. But anyway, Homicide Season 6, JJ bullshit, right? This thing says, I'm fucking done. I quit everything. I wish you would. All across all things, under all the names you pop up under for all the time. I really wish you would. I mean, years of that shit. Stop that stupid shit. Story writing too long of whatever's half AI bullshittery garbage takes up my damn time. You fake hints, this or Hey, weren't you the one giving me timestamps and shit on Ziggy's shit to take her court? I believe you were. It's interesting, isn't it? Get your vague shit and look at this video and oh wait, voice comparisons. If you compare the voice on TM's to the one of Benny's, it's actually, yeah, oh wait, it was TM's video talking to Slay, right? And then the other one was Benny doing something else, but turns out both voices are the same person, so somebody's pretending to be the voice of both things that don't match up over there around BKM at a certain point. Same person. You know, this little writer back here has been here for so long because the one out in some of that shit. But also Ziggy as well. Strange. Also wanted me to kind of leave Green Eyes be because it was creating danger at one point. I'm gonna go with bruh down here. And here is where bruh's right. I have a question this morning, because fuck these silly bitches, and I guess any of you grab that, I just know you're gonna have to edit a wee bit. Y'all better at that type of shit. I ain't a creator. Cause something be bothering some folks this morning. Right? I'm still gonna ask though. ATM, you remember that damn email you sent me? Well, it was a messenger thing, but it was an email from someone warning you and the entire group about keeping your asses covered as someone around the group got busted and put under investigation here locally for some fuck shit. That also was under a goofy ass super secret account, wasn't it? Didn't speak right, like the meth fins, this character, so many before. Looked like it was half this. I remember that, Tiffany? That you held on to for months till y'all thought it was okay. And the investigations were over. Still gonna ask. Fuck that come from? Where was that going? How many of you were given that to duck and cover your asses as the ones who had received all the pretty little things? Why were you receiving all the pretty things and on whom? Because damn, by Fustos is shitty work. I don't think it's Fustos. It's probably Piss Frog though, right? Many others. I don't know. This shit's good and deep. Anyway, so I gotta say the rest of you didn't grab it. Enough time to spend. Just holler at your girl. Even if we maybe ain't friends. Cause fuck all y'all that hunted us before we ever in public. I've done this for years around us. All of you. Harassment. Now, here's the thing. This is where we're gonna do the thing. And where we're speaking of. And I really have better shit to do today than this. Really do. And I was in the middle of something real fucking important. I had to do with Summer, Tiffany, Fustos, fucking skanks. She didn't care. You only care about hiding from your fucking crimes and stalking. Real harassment and bullying. Terrorization of, well, everyone, destruction of Summer's case. Fuck you both. I was busy. Y'all interrupted my shit. Why y'all could be like it? Because you and your fifties? Something you're scared of? Shit, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't really care. Look at what the fuck y'all done. I don't really care. Like I said, I was in the middle of something. I was in the middle of mulling some shit over again. In a new way, some virus puzzle. I don't know. Things have worked through me in times, but sometimes they just hit a little different, right? You hear the right thing, you see the right thing at the right time. I was doing better shit than y'all. Y'all never had anything better to do than me, though, right? Trying to find or solve my ass. Bullshit. Here's where it gets weird. No, not weird. It goes back to our real lives. The real June 15th, not the one they've manufactured, narrated, driven horseshit into, mud, chaos. It's a simple shit. Keep it simple, stupid. Strip it all away, which has been easier once you realize what these people have been doing to the locals and chaining and yoking and using and all the other pretty things, and you can strip away everything like a fucking Twizzler. See, things are becoming a little bit simpler. See, I think I just lit too, you know. It's cool, we'll smoke them both. Smoke them if you got them. I gotta tell you, there are certain days after summer vanished that stood out more so than others did. One of those days being June 20th. Stands out for many, 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 many reasons. At least to me. I'm sure searchers, cops, others, maybe a Fred, maybe a C&D. I don't know, eventually when they finally gave a fuck late in the night, and like the rest of us were like, oh my god. Crying because I think the best news ever is going to come. Terrified. And it may not. Or it may be the worst. So their stomachs rolled, spotlights lit, all this together. Some of us, though, had seen things earlier in the day. Talked to people a lot earlier in the day. And throughout the night. There's more to it than meets the eye. I mean, monsters obviously doing monster shit that day. Just gonna lay out for that whole thing, but man. I think this day, I know, like, Fred's bad with days and all. But you'd think you'd remember this. 19th, 20th, they ring any bells for you, Fred? Not that we'll ever get a straight answer, I don't suppose. They should, though. They should. You'd think. I mean, those days also include some of y'all's very nicey nice, middle of the road, definitely not kicking in the doors of big bad neighbors type of meetings and chit chats, right? Walking and looking for fake dogs. Never continuing on with that. Weird shit popping up though, right, Fred? Weird fucking shit popping up. And then you show for all weird shit you say and do and all that. What you're concentrated on. There's so many weird little things around these dates. We're gonna listen to one of those weird things. That I didn't know about until eons later. I remember coming to the knowledge of and being like, what the fuck? And that was over here on live, of course, very early on. After I'd made the swap over and all that, you know, at least first, I guess, year at some point, maybe. We're gonna listen to that.
This is a medium in girls.
It was so weird. So damn weird all the time. Just turn this damn thing off again.
Powering on. Welcome to All Tech Lansing. And then we have our
I don't care.
Hi, friend. Hi, Gabby. The Hontus. And it is it's bad. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's gonna bug me. It's like frizzy today. What the freak? And I know some people get upset when I wear my glasses because of the glare, but since I'm going to be reading some stuff, I have to wear them. So It is what it is, you guys. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Honest Rage, what's up? What's the plan today?
Now, Jenny, did y'all just hear her say honest rage? August 25th, 21. She said honest rage of the Benny Keys team, all them variety who didn't help come here and supposedly take pictures of this place. Or was already here, and I don't know, thrown off an airport, then thrown off for supposedly being the ones to scam all the folks in the discords who were having to give their IDs and real addresses and all that shit to get in. And then accounts being hacked, and then almost disappeared off face of the earth. What's her name, Rachel or some shit? Wow, that honest rage? Damn. And there's a Jenny. But wait.
Hey, Kevin B. Hey, Rita. That's why I seen pop up. Hi, Rita. And then Stacy, welcome. She is a new member, you guys. Give her a big welcome. So
no shit. In the chat, you can watch this one. They're called Stacy J. Yeah, but for some reason, Stacy J no longer exists. It's other ones, like there's a Jin. I mean, you know, let's not forget all the multiple Jins. And some of those literally like 3 or 2, like the Jin Heim and whatever, playing off of the other real Jin. Then Jenny, Jin, and you got Jenny P. There's so many damn Jins, I think. But then there's this one, like, you know. Either way, there's that one. Looks like maybe whoever the Stacy J used to be. Left in chat. Not sure. There's a couple characters over in chat left that made me go, Gotta tell you.
the game plan today is going to be simple. I'm not going to be on here long.
There's also a Jennifer J that appears where you think a Stacy J was. That one's like a Johnson. Nah, whatever. Surely no relation to like a Daryl or anything. Anyway,
say that every single live. But the game plan today is we're going to discuss the Scream. And I'm going to discuss the audio I just put out of Candace talking about the Scream. I'm going to answer like.
So this takes place August 25th, several days after Fustos and team are hunting us. Weird. Now, I'm assuming in the way back when I can take it down to the Week and Leave You Hopeless, Sweet Pies, Serafina, those contacting certain pseudo monster emails, such, you know, and all attached there, much like they were around Dudley, but doing so because of pseudo monster emails post in or around Summer's groups. I don't know, property shit. It's fine. I don't know.
The questions. I'm going to give you the backstory of it all. Where did it come from? How did I get it? Why didn't I put it out there? Why did I put it out there finally? And then I'll play it for you. We'll discuss it. And then I'm also going to play a little clip from Voices Behind the Wall. The part where Dawn talks about the Scream. We're going to listen to that. And I want to play that because it's the reason why I ended up, one of the reasons why I decided to put the audio that I've had since June.
And as you can see from Fustos and team's messages, Dawn, share when he docs and stuff, whatever. And then in real time, in real life, where we're still living there, he apologizes to me for it, though I had no concept of what the fuck he meant. He definitely made it less than what had actually happened. Yeah, it started, it's weird.
20th. Okay, so I'm going to go over all of that, and we're going to just talk about it. I'm going to play a little clip from Voices Behind the Wall, the part where Dawn talks about the scream. We're going to listen to that. And I want to play that because it's the reason why I ended up, one of the reasons why I decided to put the audio that I've had since June 20th. Okay, so I'm going to go over all of that and we're going to just talk about it. Because a lot of the comments on the video I put out.
Damn, June 20th was a weird day, am I right?
Unfortunately, YouTube kept disabling the comments that day for me, and it was pissing me off because not only that video, but I uploaded a Tristan Bailey video, and they kept disabling the comments, and I didn't even say anything in that video. It was just like a remembrance video that I had found some photos of Tristan when she was little, and I was like, oh, it'd be cute to make like a little photo thing of her disabling my comments, and it was pissing me off. So, but the comments that I did see, a lot of them were basically, what interview was this from? Where's the rest of it? Why didn't I put it out? Am I covering for the Wells family? You guys are crazy. Yeah, someone said, you're covering for the Wells family. That's why you didn't put this audio out. And now you're lying, and people think I'm lying, that this wasn't sent on the 20th. And you guys cracked me up. I was just like, oh gosh, this is going to be fun.
Sent on the 20th.
Oh, Jen, is that a compliment? I hope. She says, you look a lot like Jenny from Jersey Shore. Well, thank you. She's a character for sure, and so am I. Rita, I agree. The comment, though, when they said, you're just covering for the Wells family, I thought, well, you must not watch my channel. Hey, Insanely Confused, how are you, love? Hi, Patrice. Oh my God, why do I always get stuck with that name? Every single time. Smokey says, well, most don't remember it. And I agree. So, okay, I'm just going to jump right into this, okay? And I'm not going to, she says she thinks she's prettier than JWoww, though. No, I don't. I'm just saying I hope it's a compliment. They're just dying. Oh, my gosh. Right, Kevin? I know. Hi, Gypsy Mountain. Okay, so I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to get into the backstory of me with the case and this audio and all that stuff. Disclaimer, I am a little congested still, and I do have like a little sniffle. So if I'm like, which I hate doing on camera, so I might mute myself, just know that. And I do have the sniffles, so I might be like touching my nose, which, okay, just I'm not on any drugs, okay? So people could be like, oh, she's on drugs, she's touching her nose. No, bitch, I'm fucking have the sniffles, okay? I'm just sick. I'm sick every month, all right? I'm a breast cancer survivor. What do you want from me? So just so you guys know. All right, Sweet Pea, that's what I like to do, is listen to lives and while I'm cleaning. Hey, Marie, how are you? How are you doing today? I love the roses. All right, let me get started. So I started following this case on the June 16th. I started following this case. I started looking up Candace Wells. I didn't know about Candace Bly from the second day. That's the first day TBI did their first briefing. And I immediately went to Facebook. Now, in that first week, you guys, there wasn't much coverage of YouTubers that were talking the case, like deep diving into the case. I feel like I can name the 6 or 7 that I know that were really looking into it in the first week, maybe less than that. I'm sure there were more people covering it, but what I seen, it was probably like a handful of people really deep diving that first week. It is nothing what you guys are seeing right now. Right now, everybody is discussing it. Hey, Megs.
Weird how nobody ever gave her any credit for being one of the first ones in the Summer Wells community to build it. It was AB and Q, whoever else, and Molly, right? By her. Strange that. Carry on.
But back then, that first week, I feel like it was only, for me, it was a handful, okay? So around, I think it was the 19th. So June 19th comes around, and my source, okay, I have a source who was in contact with Candace and having communication with her through Facebook Messenger. And I've told you guys this before if you've.
Day 4 and 5. I say day 4 because late in the day on June 15th, and then you carry on. It's not quite 5 days, but so either way, you're looking at day 4 or 5, right? 20th, though. 19th and 20th. Day 4 and day 5. Day 4.5. I guess it depends on whenever that was actually recorded on the 19th and then sent over on the 20th, and the time's on the 15th. You get what I'm saying? So, anyway. Strange. I already got sources though, day 4-ish to 5. June 20th. It's sent over, which implies that on day 4 it's been recorded. If you want to say day 4. Depends on the time on it. Now, Charity had sources in there by that point. Recording Candace. Talking about the screen. That's all, man.
For the beginning with this case. Hey, Meg, did I say hi to you? Yeah, I did. Hey, Sky, you're here. I thought you would be, like, enjoying the heat. And I'm not going to look at chat because I get distracted, you guys, so don't think I'm ignoring you. Okay, so then the 19th, you know, my source comes to me and says, hey, I'm communicating with Candace behind the scenes through Messenger on Facebook, la-di-da, la-di-da. I said, okay, cool. So on the 20th, there was information sent to me from my source, and it was audio. It was some other information that was coming from Candace, directly from Candace. And one being the audio where Candace speaks about a neighbor hearing Summer scream, and that Candace didn't hear the scream because the TV was on, she said, and she was inside looking for Summer at the time. So when I first heard that on the 20th, I was like you guys, I was like, well, why hasn't this been said yet? Like, no one has mentioned this yet, this scream. And I honestly thought, this is so bullshit. I didn't believe it in the beginning. I even told my source, this is bullshit. Like, why haven't anybody said anything like this? But then Candace, I thought about it, and Candace hadn't even done an interview yet, you guys. She didn't do her first interview until June 20.
Yeah. But apparently, like, even still, she'll talk to any YouTuber and people behind the scenes and do whatever. Weird, though.
I believe. So my, I didn't put it out. My source didn't want me to put it out. And then I didn't feel comfortable putting it out either because Candace hadn't even done an interview yet. So I just was like, well, is law enforcement aware of this? I was told TBI was aware of it. They were all aware of it, of the neighbor. They knew who the neighbor was. The neighbor was talked to. So that's all that mattered to me, was that law enforcement knew about this scream, okay? Now, Candace does the interview with Teresa.
I am glad to know that she contacted them, I guess, or somebody. What, I don't know. And at least that tells me that they have proof and evidence from that road and other things, and knowing that, well, you know, proof. Anyway, I just, that's pretty quick to have sources in it. But anyway, I'm glad that, I guess she reported it and made sure of it. But you'd think if they gave her confirmation like that, then she wouldn't have any doubt that it had happened. But whatever, I'm glad at a certain point she did, and hopefully handed over all data and timestamps and all that, because that will matter a great deal. For many reasons, including the fact that I didn't have contact, right, with for quite a bit after. And yep, the weird other little things shaking in there, moving. And then eventually see come out here and be like, no, I didn't see you. Like, no, and I saw people at 4:30. Father, no, I didn't. Yes, I did. I I was never told about the scream till weeks later. Obviously, scoring fucks up all that, doesn't it? And the only time they really started having a problem with it was when they realized the time of it. When I and the kids heard it, and that it didn't go with their whatever the fuck it was over there. Right? Flowers, peppermints, But then that didn't keep Don from doing his dog trails and Look the Neighbor and Doxner and then TM and Fustos hunting us to all the shit, right? Yep. Anyway. So I'm glad she did that. Maybe it'll lead to answers. In the audio, Candace has said that, she says, well, my neighbor heard a scream, but I didn't hear it. I was done, and I was searching for something with the boys, and the TV was on. It's strange, whatever. Fuck it. But that's the audio. I'm sure Crazy Crime Chick can tell you more. Except on hers. I guess since she helped build the Summer Wells community, but gets no credit ever. Had sources in there recording, folks. Second one, had a lot of them. Anyway, so today's 4-5, right? The 20th. Come to the 20th, when apparently this was sent over to the Crazy Crime Chick. It was sent, but she does say it was recorded on the 19th. And she just took. And these are some weird dates. 20th especially. But these also include some of the days that there were certain visits to H and Ally to see what the hell went down, and everybody's sitting on the table, and then somebody, by my guess, my opinion, they're actually shown a text. Not even picking up the phone and going through it. Now that's strange for me. Alright. Sure. What the fuck ever. Sure, these dates include all that, but they include other strange things. Casseroles and ice creams and weird quiet buddy meetings and places. And also at night, strange sounds. You know? Strange things popping up too. Funny. That. I really don't like this one. Y'all know I don't.
Size, barefoot, not my kids' prints. One on my land, so one set of footprints on my land, one on a neighbour's that does not want their name or location mentioned. So we've only got the approximate locations of the... This is real. Is Dave Rader talked about it as well. You know Dave Rader from Equisearch. So not a neighbour, not somebody who may have heard something or maybe pranking, nothing like that. Dave Rader, right, from Equisearch, talked about this on Police Off the Cuff. I've got like a couple of minute clip in a video. It has Dave Rader in the title, so again, you can go to that video and find it. Again, from about a month ago, maybe. Or you can go to Police Off the Cuff's channel and find their videos of Dave Rader, where Dave Rader was being interviewed.
Well, that Saturday night that I got into town, which would have been 4 days prior after she went missing, is that somebody said that they found a footprint.
Saturday night. 4 days. Nineteenth, you'd slim, I guess.
Now, I don't know the truth about that, but they had TBI, FBI, they had some of the locals there.
Sort of problem because not searches on it's okay.
Late at night, I got into town about 11 o'clock, and they were still searching until about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, from what I understand, because they went under the assumption is that, oh hell, maybe if she was abducted, they're seeing all of this go down. They dropped her back off near the woods, and that she was now walking the woods by herself. So then they set up this good perimeter around there and just kind of worked our way more towards the house to create that funnel effect.
Like I suddenly included himself, but he actually wasn't part of it. Anyway, he changed it to we made our way. Anyway, the point is, okay, it's not all there is to all those things, but not 19th and 20th, man. Something else. But for some reason, cops are working it from all angles, including the possibility she was abducted. For some reason, thought she could have been, and then dropped back off. Why, I don't know.
And we followed creeks. There wasn't a damn stone unturned.
He got into town on the Saturday night. So Summer went missing on the Tuesday. He got into town on the Saturday night. He started doing kind of searches on the Sunday, so less than a week, 4 or 5 days. On that Saturday night when he got into town, all the search crews were out because that was when a footprint had been alerted on. So it was the Saturday that one of these prints was alerted on. and they scrambled. They threw everything at it, thinking Summer had been lost in the woods for like 4 days. And he said that he's heard from the search crews that this is what was happening on that night.
I'm no fan of Bark's Bones there, so. Let's see if this is one of them.
I absolutely love using BetterHelp. Therapy, just in general, has changed my life. We're all just prioritizing.
Choose the content that we watch. So what I want to talk about in this video is the search for Summer Wells. In my Truth in the Hill series that came out a few weeks ago, and if you haven't seen it, go and check it out, to do concentrated searches for Summer Wells. But Dave was there in the earliest days. Dave arrived there on Saturday. I'm going to play you a couple of minutes of this. It is just audio only, so enjoy the scenery as you listen to this.
I can tell you the grid pattern that I seen from the incident command from inside and the mapping that they were doing and where they were sending us is that everything in and around that house I would have to say probably a 2-mile radius around that house was saturated. So I think, then there was the thought that, that Saturday night that I got into town, which would have been 4 days after she went missing, is that somebody said that they found a footprint. Now, I don't know the truth about that, but they had TBI, FBI, they had some of the locals there late at night. I got into town about 11 o'clock, and they were still searching until about 1.
He does know the truth about that.
Okay. 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, from what I understand, because they went under the assumption is that, oh hell, maybe if she was abducted, they're seeing all of this go down. They dropped her back off near the woods, and that she was now walking the woods by herself. So then they set up this good perimeter around there and just kind of worked our way more towards the house to create that funnel effect. Okay. And we followed creeks. There wasn't a damn stone unturned. I can't imagine.
It sounds like the initial search was concentrated close to the home, I guess with the belief that either she had wandered off or she was somewhere close. That's basically what you're telling me. I mean, if we analyze what you just said.
Right. So basically what you do in a search scenario is that if the mother, in this case Candace, sits there and says, hey, my daughter walked away, you always go from the point last seen.
Sure.
And you just saturate the piss out of that area. And again, as the investigation goes on, that's when things start to turn, that you may have to shift your search strategy, per se, to expanding that circle, depending on the scenario and what the investigation points and leads to.
Interesting, isn't it? These little gems that have been out there for months, that amidst all of the conspiracy.
Yeah, see, I wonder if the amount of saturation for that many days prior all dogs included. I hadn't already been over those areas and nothing really there, and suddenly something was there on a certain day. I have my own thoughts about that. Gets weird though. My goodness.
It looks like it's still back to somebody abducted her.
Are you involved with some people that could have possibly done that?
No, I try to stay involved with church people and good people and stuff like that, especially for my kids' sake.
So if she was abducted, you think it was somebody that you don't know?
Yeah. Please have mercy on that poor little baby. If there's an ounce of mercy in your body, please let her find a way to get home. So maybe God will have mercy on you.
What's it like on, this Father's Day to have one of your children missing?
It's horrible. Horrible, absolutely horrible.
She's your youngest?
Yes.
What are you hoping at this point?
Hoping that she comes home, I'm hoping and praying that she's not in any pain or misery or being hurt.
She is still alive.
I really don't know. Hopefully, yes. Depending on how bad or what's going on with her. There's always hope.
It's Father's Day. Let's see. Father's Day was June 20th. That didn't air until the 21st. Because Monster was run off too on that day doing fuck shit and raising hell about how he wasn't being patted on the ass for Father's Day, June 20th. If you remember the full interview and all that, so he got to spend Father's Day at least with his church people and, blah blah, because they did theirs on the Saturday and all that shit. Right? But Father's Day was the 20th. Of 21. Sunday, June 20th. But Saturday night on the 19th, going in, they were doing a helicopter. 19th and 20th. Same. Dawn says they're back to abduction. In the interview there. I mean, at some point in those first few days, they were not abduction. He's like, they're back to abduction. That's weird. You mean after sudden pop-ups of certain things? Certain visits and weird texture, people meeting at tables. Fred doing weird shit. Weird buddy meetings. I don't know, man. That is a strange flavor in him. Candace saying weird shit and being recorded by sources and dates and time frames that nobody had any further contact with her. Which really all puts it back at believing in the why certain things popped up when they did. Oh, not just one, but two or more. Suddenly. I don't know, man. No, and I mean, obviously, pop-ups of Fred too in between there. Suddenly freaking out and, like I said, little buddy meetings. Just trying to. You go all the way down, Fred arrested 2 days for the 18th. Actually, in question about the marathon, it's some weird funky shit. He being one of the first ones mentioned anything about a damn Dawn and Debt thing. Right? I try to make people believe, that little girls who look exactly like Summers are just poofed out of the back of the hollow. Not reported. And tries to hold, no, she's been gone since Saturday. What the fuck are you talking about? But those days Fred was appearing and buddy meetings were taking place. Well, a lot of people weren't all that present during because it was the weekend and because it was Father's Day, and it was a hell of a lot quieter. Wasn't it? A good time to also go visit, see what the fuck's up, and what certain people told people, and show them certain things, and then they all have friends or YouTubers that connect back to YouTubers that could have been maybe sources. I don't know, man. I have my own idea. On how those supposed footprints popped up and maybe who they were left by. I have my own idea on Fred pop-ups. I have my own idea on other things popping up in between ice cream and casseroles. I have my own house Jack built. And the chaos, and the mud, and the years-long bullshit. Hiding whatever most certainly should be. Something very simple. And not complex. I have my own ideas. Because live there, same shepherd. Think my own things, my fires and puzzles, I guess. As I watched the weird fuck shit begin to go sideways instantly, and everybody being on, well, them, and honestly, wasn't it typical? The patterns and behaviors, well, even still. But for what reason? Right. But for what reason? Anyway, I hold my own receipts on those days, times, the other witnesses, and local legends of what was or was not places, and what Ellie, and all these things, and, well, a lot of those just aren't fit consumption, or do I owe anyone a damn thing? Especially not the YouTube, Facebook group combined. In Summer's case, and so many others for it. Overlapping incidents who have hunted everyone in all these open and active cases down, tampered with, screwed with, helped some of the most wild monsters across some of the most wild cases. Those that were always pretty simple, but this place always tried to make it more difficult. A lot of times with those who tried that, anyway, maybe, or were afraid or whatever reasons were. Even those already named prime alias type things across many states. But I damn sure don't owe the world anything. Damn sure not this tragedy pimp, well-organized group of true crime criminals working in a well-organized effort. And those who do the worst and hunt people in and around these cases. Target their children, witnesses, if they want to get close to them, acquire them with their abusers and things to make cash off of, to get info from. If they don't need, never need. Still don't need. So I have my own ideas. My own witnessing of. My children's witnessing of. Hold the receipts. Hold things. And I'll keep holding. With my own ideas and fires. What the hell ever we all watch, see, know, and our thoughts on it, perceptions of these events and things. I try not to make any chaos, accidental or otherwise. And I'll err on the side of LE against any tragedy pimp any day of the week. I'll lean over that way. And keep calling you motherfuckers out for your insertion, tampering with, your obvious hunting of us, like prized possessions, animals, and acquisitions of. Look at the Fustoses, Sweet Pilos, the Wickedly Hopelesses, the Ryans, the Jennies, the Adrians, the BKs, the Scotts, the Pennies, and all the characters in between, the Lindas, the Rojos. I don't know. Should have been so many of you. Ziggy, I don't know what the fuck Fred's up to. I don't give one shit. I don't know. I haven't paid much attention today. I did see one of the white vehicles though that does its 40 times a day run, slowing down where I normally do doing things. I don't know. It does have a habit of filling certain vans lately. Anyway, who knows, right? Anyway, I mean, I guess they hope that one white vehicle blends into another around here, so be it. It ain't quite a bit, but you go around ahead thinking it does. Anyway, you know that Fed fella, the real one, not to be mistaken with one this group created, or Slay and any of that, but the real Feds this year said that whole thing about concentrating on one or the other would be a mistake. You know, whatever. All possibilities, though, monsters, tasks, etc. I don't know. still gonna go with them. All possibilities, I suppose. My heart tells me that some variety of controlled foul play. Take that as you go. Anyway, those of you, like I said, watch out for that one timestamp. It's vague hitting it so that it can go either way. If not, it must have been the KF that did it, or the T, and we don't know. So, I don't know. Something has it, feeling some type of way for the first time in years about that. Wonder if that's also a lead back into, well, I found the sisters and gave them to Chris McDonough and things too. I don't know. Or Chases, or slash Brads, you know, or whatever. All these others. I don't know. Linda of that crew too, though, don't forget them. Linda was sort of Scott's third job. I mean, according to Penny, well, she had to be introduced to Linda in order for Linda to vet her for Scott first. No shit, that was weird. Who knows what's really real there? But it's after certain other discords, right? See if Penny was going to be good to work with. According to. But you know, all these little fucking liars, these YouTube creators, little con, criminal, well-organized group, the one from Facebook to YouTube, even in amongst all their lies, narratives, houses that Jack attempted to build, and storylines from Hillbilly Sicko Junkie on down, and all the bullshitting and the crimes are so many and stacked so high at this point they're all trying to get away from and silence people and call them out for years and that type of shit. You know, you'll find little pieces of things, even amongst all the bullshit. There's little things, just like there is June 15th. And since, and will continue to be. But we in this community and around summer, we don't know you shit, especially when you're surrounded by monsters and weavers. And you all are monsters and weavers yourselves. Anyway, guys, just gonna leave it there. There's a couple more pieces I thought about playing with this, but I won't, because it's things they could maybe grasp. And, well, I just ain't gonna have that. So, I'll leave it there. Y'all have a good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever y'all are. And bitch, please, harass me. That whole video was you harassing, bullying, stalking, doxing. Both of you. Acquiring. A whole community. A real one. Full of real people, law enforcement. Real credentialed agents. Everybody else on the page is just full of this. But you go right on ahead, ladies. After all this shit y'all done, you go right on ahead. And still continuing to do it, looks like this morning, all up in your face. And mind you, what I'm saying about Fred this morning is not to be like, oh, he's whatever. So it's wondering what he thinks about those particular days.
Also new as well here, witnesses are telling ABC.
His perception of, because I sort of know, at least a little. Right, Fred? On the real days you were really places doing really weird things when shit got really silent. And, well, not just you though, right? Or at night times when things got silent, maybe things appeared in all kinds of places, or where casseroles became things. Anyway, like I said, these dates, these times, little things. It's the little things that matter most and will continue to. Maybe the words of Lawson saying they did everything possible, etc. up on that scene. Maybe there's something to be there too. You never really know. Words, language, make of it what you will. Maybe we read too much in sometimes. Maybe we don't in others. Little things. Y'all have a good morning, good evening, good night. And like I said, those who grabbed that, watch certain steps there. But as you can see, I've always told the truth. We were hunted before ever public. Oddly enough, by some of those that were parts of the fake Fed shit. Ain't that interesting? Ain't that interesting? Alright. Yep. Y'all have a good morning, good evening, good night. Enjoy the spec with us Cosmos. Please share out the DV/Universal Hand Signal for help, as always. And since this is the second video of the day, spare y'all the things around, but it is important. It does save lives and will continue to at an astronomical rate as tech meets call center, especially, and as more people learn it and how to use it and know for what it is when used. Also, please continue to share Summer's picture, information, and color by her name, as well as those others across Tennessee. This same well-organized group of true crime criminals are embedded eyeball and asshole deep in and tampering with in the same exact pattern, behaviors, playbook style. Acquisitions and specialists across that Facebook, YouTube thing. One group. 4 cases. 1 state. Please share Summers, Sebastian's, Holland, and Layla's. Stick with real info and law enforcement, guys. Real journalists. You hear me? Help them out. Help bring them all home. Y'all live long and prosper. Much love, guys.